Nowadays, not much surprises us, but some events do have a significant shock value. One of these things is stuff found in the human body that shouldn't be there. Documented accounts of notable cases typically involve medical malpractice and bugs that laid eggs under the skin, but this category encompasses so much more. From bugs to surgical instruments and everything in between, here are the 7 craziest and some of the most quite disturbing objects ever removed from someone. But before we begin, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell, and drop a like for daily injection of review videos and more in your timeline. Starting off our countdown, at number 7, moths. You know how when you turn on your porch light at night and have to walk to your front door, but there are several inconveniently placed moths all over the place? You're not insane for covering your face and ears as you speed through. Moths are another type of insect that enjoy living inside of you. Moths will crawl into your ears more often than you think. Although you can remove the bug yourself, it is preferable to see a doctor. The doctor will then use warm water or oil to help in the expulsion of the bug. Larger insects, such as the moth, may only require a pair of tweezers. Making it to number 6, roundworm. I thought tapeworms would make the list because of the incredible lengths these parasites can reach, but I couldn't get through the extraction videos. So, to put it another way, I settled on roundworms, which are more viewer-friendly. When people come into contact with infected feces or parasite-ridden food, they become infected with roundworms. They function similarly to tapeworms and look just as wacky. Doctors discovered a 6-inch roundworm in one woman's lip. I can only imagine her relief when it was removed, as well as her terror at knowing something like that was feeding off of her face. Coming in at number 5, retractor. Welcome to the section of this video about medical malpractice, where doctors leave equipment in their patients and sew them up, unaware that they've created a whole new problem. To begin, a surgical retractor is used. During surgery, surgeons use a retractor to keep tissue and organs out of the way. Donald Church, for example, ended up with a forgotten 12-foot retractor in his chest. His surgeon dismissed his complaints of piercing pain as normal recovery pain. Church's doctor ordered an X-ray after 30 days of no improvement and discovered the abandoned object. At our halfway point, forceps. It took Mr. Church a little over 30 days to discover the doctor had left something in him. But can you imagine having to wait 18 years? In 2017, a man named Vama not from Vietnam was being treated for a road accident when surgeons discovered surgical scissors, forceps, broken in half and lodged in the side of his abdomen. Not stated that he had surgery in 1998 and believed that the surgeons had forgotten to insert the scissors. He also stated that the surgery left him in excruciating pain, but doctors told him he had an ulcer.
What?
Yeah. No. It was made of scissors. Coming in at number 3, cell phone. A Kosovo man once swallowed a Nokia phone. Yes, you heard that correctly. He ate an entire cell phone. He was 33 years old and should have known better, but he still did it. The cell phone was in his stomach for 4 days before being removed by surgeons. They were able to extract the phone in 3 parts without having to cut him open. They couldn't figure out why he thought swallowing a phone was a good idea in the first place. If you're a parent, you already know that batteries pose a significant health and safety risk, especially since babies and toddlers learn about the world by putting things in their mouths. Nokia's battery is no exception, as it contains toxic and corrosive chemicals that can be lethal to small children. Our mature patient is extremely fortunate. In the runner-up spot, coming in at number 2, forks and spoons. Margaret Dahlman went to the hospital in 2009 with stomach pain. An X-ray revealed that the 52-year-old woman's stomach contained approximately 78 pieces of cutlery. They didn't just appear there by chance, she ate the forks and spoons.
What?
Dahlman underwent successful surgery to remove the cutlery. Dahlman describes the incident by saying she felt compelled to eat the cutlery while ignoring the food on her plate. Doctors also said she has borderline personality disorder, which may have contributed to her obsessive desire to eat her silverware. At the top spot, coming in at number 1, bottle. It's time to wrap things up with an embarrassing and excruciatingly painful case. One day, a 73-year-old farmer with a wooden limb was out in the field when nature called. Because there was no modern plumbing where he lived, he decided to defecate in an empty glass jar that had previously held maraschino cherries. His wooden limb snapped, and he fell on top of the jar. The jar had become lodged in his rectum. The bottle's neck broke inside of him, resulting in significant bleeding. He was taken to the hospital and treated. Surgeons used obstetric forceps, which are sometimes used to help babies through the birth canal, to remove the bottle, and the man survived. The moral of the story is, never poop in a jar.